forward on this computer. All right, so good afternoon, everyone. My name is Karen, she, her pronouns. I do serve as the Associate Director for Student Involvement. I am super excited to have a senior, Jenna Biagi, talk a little bit about getting involved. Jenna is what we call one of our premier student leaders at Lindenwood University. She's done some really great work, both within the classroom and outside of the classroom. So we're very happy that she has agreed or volunteered herself to present today at our leadership series. So without further ado, I am going to let Jenna take it away.
Hi. So if you haven't yet, jump on menti.com in another tab on your phone, another source that you have, and put in this code up here. It'll help when we go through the presentation. It's a very interactive presentation. And so you'll be able to follow along with us. And whenever you get in there, please give me a like. I should be seeing 6 likes, and then we'll move on. We have just one more like left. There we go. Okay, friends, let's get going. There we go. So this is my leadership series. What does it mean when they say get involved? So we're gonna deep dive into that. Hi, my name's Jenna Biagi. If you don't know me, my pronouns are they, them. I am a senior. I'll be graduating with a BA in theater and a BA in educational studies in May. And I was the 2019-2020 Student Leader of the Year. Yes, I was awarded that in the pandemic, which was so fun. And people around here say that I'm a pretty involved person, just a little bit. So now that I introduced myself, I would love for y'all to introduce yourself. Tell me your name, what pronouns you use, what year you are at the university or an organization you're a part of, either or. And those should start popping up as they come in. Oh, awesome. Is it hidden? Oh, there it is. Okay, so hi, Kieran. Hi, Alyssa. Woohoo, a freshman. We love that. Welcome. You'll learn lots of things. Let's see. I guess they'll pop up here as they come along. We'll just give it a couple more minutes. Hi, Abby. Alpha Phi Omega. I've heard that that's a really great organization. I've been a part of it for 2 years now. What a great organization. All right. Hi, Emily. Junior, part of Sigma Alpha Iota. Oh, that's the music fraternity. Sorority? Fraternity. Correct me. Word puzzle. I think the more the word gets said, the bigger it gets. So we have leadership, friendship, collaboration, attempt, try, I like that, passion, friends, commitment, saying yes, yeah, do, opportunities. Those are so fun. Leadership, See, the more you put it in, the bigger it gets. How cool is that? I really like all these words. Definitely friendship and friends, community, collaboration. Um, awesome. That's a great base to start off with. Oh, we got another one. Sisterhood, impact, fear. Yeah, yeah. 100% fear is a great word to describe what getting involved is. All right, let's move forward, see where it takes us. Okay, so we just gave a word on what it means to you. So, what prevents you from getting involved? Um, it, if you're already involved and you're in an organization, what prevents you from getting involved in more organizations or, stepping up into a leadership opportunity? Yeah, fear, effort, time. Time is a big one. Um, they're just going to keep getting bigger. I love it. They're going to keep getting bigger. Yeah. Any other ones? We'll give it a couple more seconds. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fear, time, and effort. Those are great words to prevent you from getting involved. And so I'm glad you're here today so we can talk about kind of what getting involved means and what counts as getting involved, So I would like to share my involvement story. So these are all the organizations that I've been involved with from my first year to my senior year. I really started getting involved with first year council. That's where I took a deep dive and was like, let's do it. And I was the social and recognition chair. So I got to be the head person for a committee. So that was a really great leadership opportunity that sprung me into, wanting to do more. I was a community advisor in Irwin Hall. So a job on campus. I've held 2 jobs on campus, a community advisor for 2 years, and I currently work in the costume shop for the theater department because I'm a theater major. I was involved with the collegiate leadership competition team twice. Yep, it's down in junior land. No, I didn't put it in there, but I was involved with the collegiate leadership competition team, and that team building, like fun. We met every week to do challenges. It was really great at collaborating with people and building more interest in getting involved and getting to know the campus more. I studied abroad. I am the vice president of community outreach currently. I'm the Alpha Psi Omega president, which, as you can see, I didn't just spring into the role of president. I have been in Alpha Psi Omega for 3 years now. So that's a little bit of insight about what I've been involved with and in. So let's move forward to what they mean. You came to this presentation to see what they mean, and they being your parents, your teachers, your professors, your mentors, etc. And trust me, they don't mean do all of that crazy stuff that fills up an entire presentation board. It really just means to just start. Join an organization. Join one organization that you really connect with, whether it's music, like Emily. She plays a really dang good clarinet, and she's in a music fraternity. And Abby is really great at service and really wanted to do more service. So she joined the Alpha Phi Omega, which is the service fraternity on campus. So really think about something that you'd be interested in, and see if we have an organization on campus that would reflect that. If you're interested in service or self-care, we have the self-care club. We we have multiple different fraternities and sororities that are social or not social, like Alpha Phi Omega, which is not a social sorority or fraternity. So yeah, and if you didn't know where you could look up organizations that you could be interested in, Involve You is a great place to look. If you just search in the organizations bar, there we have all of our organizations listed, and it's super easy to join using that, because you can find the organization, you can be like, oh, that's cool, and then click join, and Involve You will notify the people who are in charge of that organization, and they'll reach out to you. It's as simple as that. A next step, or to go to events on campus, have fun, and go to informational events. Yeah. So, maybe joining an organization isn't the step that you want to take, right? You don't want to take that big step to join an organization. So maybe just go to events on campus. We have lots of events on campus. I know Spring Fling Week is coming up, and so those would be great events to attend on campus. Go to informational events. We have diversity trainings, bias trainings. We have the leadership development series. Just by attending this today, you're making yourself a more involved person. And it doesn't matter if you go to 1 or 20, you're trying, see, we use try from our little word bubble, you're trying to get involved. And that's really the heart of it. That's really what they mean, is to get out there, to get talking to people on campus that you may not know. Specifically peers and professors. Online classes are super difficult to create relationships with your peers and professors. But just meeting with your professors, or, talking more with that group that you were assigned a group project with, getting to know your peers and your professors is one way to get yourself more involved and more active in your campus community, And then get a job on campus is the last one that I have. Like I said, I've had 2 jobs on campus. I was a CA, and now I work in the costume shop. Being a community advisor is a great way to get involved on campus, because it forces you to get to know your peers, your dorms, the other CAs, and there are a lot of great jobs and availability on campus, and you get paid. So like, who wouldn't want to get paid to get involved, right? So there's academic advisors, there's lots of jobs on campus, and I believe if you go to Lindenwood University's website and do human resources, you can find all of the lovely and available jobs on campus that might fit what you want, Yeah, let's move on to how. So how can you do all this stuff, right? I just told you to join an organization, go to events, talk to your professors, talk to your peers, get a job. How are you going to do that? Well, time management also always helps. And how I manage my time is through the use of planners and also calendars. I have my handy dandy calendar on my phone that I always have with me. And I also have like a planner that I put important events on. To know about events, you can go to Lindenwood Student Government meetings, where they share about lots of the events on campus, and then you can put them in your planner right then. And that kind of helps manage your time more, because you can see where you can fit things in, and how it'll work out for your own schedule. Another way how to do it is prioritize. So for me, an example is I prioritize class over my job, and my job over my organizations, and my organizations over my friends. Now, you might think that's a little silly, but most of my organizations include a lot of my friends. So that is on a lower priority for me, because I know if I attend my organization's meetings, if I go to events that my organization has planned, that my friends will be there and I'll get to have that experience and that fun as well. But definitely what would help is to write out your priorities, like I have here, so that, when the question comes later on, do I, go to this organization meeting, or do I go hang out with my friends? You can see where your priorities lie. Next, accountability. So yeah, accountability is a big one. So if you're an organization with your friends in it, they could possibly keep you accountable, because they probably text you and be like, where are you? And so that will keep you involved, because you have people that depend on you. Another one is money. So a lot of the social sororities and fraternities, they pay money, dues. I mean, for Alpha Phi Omega, we pay dues, which keep me going to them, because I paid the money to be there. I should show up and be there. And fun, the activities, the events that they plan, will keep you accountable, because you want to go have fun and be with your friends. Yeah, and I think our last one is help from upperclassmen and faculty. So if you're not sure what organization to join, where to go, etc., let me tell you, there are plenty of upperclassmen and faculty and staff, professors that know the whole spiel about getting on Involve You and looking up organizations, and they are 100% ready to help. And you can just talk to them about how they did it and what they suggest for you. So, you're in a freshman seminar class and your professor recommends this organization. You can lean on that, because that professor knows you through your seminar class, and that might be a great organization to join. And like this leadership development series, talking to an upperclassman about how they did it, really helps as well. So more talk about how I did it. There were some organizations that I grew to be president of, or grew to more e-board, executive board positions, but there are some organizations that just didn't fit anymore. I was in Kappa Delta Pi, but also trying to assistant direct a show. And because I couldn't go to the meetings, I thought it would be best if I removed myself from the organization, because I wasn't able to give my time and my energy to that organization because I was busy. And that's okay. Organizations come and they go, and you'll find one to grow in, or multiple, if that's how you feel. Because sometimes when you prioritize and you say class is more important than organizations, some organizations don't fit in. But that doesn't mean that you couldn't then go ahead and search for more organizations that might fit in, to keep you interactive with the university life. It's definitely a balancing act. I could not tell you how many times I had to weigh my options of, do I go here? Do I go here? Who knows? But most people, most organizations, most events are flexible, and everybody is understanding. You talk to your professors, you talk to the faculty here, they're all understanding, because life happens. So when it comes to making those decisions, just know that you're not alone, and so there are some people on campus that can help you make those decisions, if you like. Okay, I've been talking for a little bit. So what questions do you have for me about getting involved or staying involved in your organizations or other organizations on campus? I'm going to be looking this way because they'll pop up over here on my second computer screen. I think it's about here. Oh, there it goes. How do you shake the nerves associated with attending an event where you don't know anyone? Yeah. Free stuff normally gets me to like release all the anxiety because I'm like, I'm going to get a free t-shirt. And that's really one way to get me out and to events is just knowing that I have one goal. It's to go there, get a free t-shirt, and leave. But maybe if the environment seems kind and friendly and welcoming, I'll stick around and maybe ask some questions to people that I don't know. Normally I start with the student involvement staff. They have very welcoming faces. So I always ask them questions to get more acclimated with the space. With pre-COVID times, you could sometimes recognize a friend or a peer in a class that you had that you could talk to, but definitely now to get on campus in person to events is the free items, the free social interaction. You know, we've been kind of cooped up for a little while, so kind of shake off those nerves to get some social interaction in there. I hope that helped. Let's get another one up there. Oh, aha, working, yay. When you joined organizations, did you join many and then whittle them down, or did you join one at a time? That is a great question. I believe I joined them one at a time. I didn't jump in and say, here's my pile of organizations, let's go. I definitely picked and chose. Actually, Abby would tell you, it took me about a year and a half to join Alpha Phi Omega because I wasn't so sure if it would be my kind of organization, if I wanted to join it, if it would fit in my schedule. But a lot of my friends were in it. A lot of my peers that I did sophomore council with were in it. So that made the transition, my decision to be in it a lot better. I do think that sometimes when an organization is presented to me, I'm like, yes, let's go. And then, you know, as the weeks and months and years go on, if they don't seem to fit anymore, then I'd whittle them down. I like that alliteration. That's not the right word. Here's another one. Where's the best place for me to go see what's happening on campus? Great question. So I've kind of dropped Involve You a couple times. So Involve You is the best place to go see what's happening on campus. It's in the Lindenwood University website. You go there, go under portals, and you click Involve You. And then from there, you just log in and you can see the events. Now, if you're in a rush to see what events are on campus, they have Facebook pages. I believe it's Lindenwood Get Involved, or LU Get Involved is their Instagram. I'm sure Karen would be so happy to put all of their social medias in the chat. So you can follow them on social media and become more aware of what is happening on campus. And the other one. How do you juggle your upper level classes while also being on multiple e-boards? Yeah, that's a great question. I have a very full calendar. My planner is stacked full. I do a lot of my homework or assignments in the evening times, or I wake up really early and I try to complete assignments. I also, with my e-boards, we're all understanding. We're all college students, so we understand everybody's stress level, homework level. So being the president of some organizations, it's delegating and taking one time out of the whole week to put all of my efforts toward an organization, or one time out of the whole week to put my efforts toward another organization. I kind of try to make time and prioritize what comes first and where I can fit it within my schedule. And then, are there any specific suggestions you have for commuters or remote learners trying to get involved? Yes, join Commuter Club. We love new faces in Commuter Club. Definitely utilize the resources of the Lark. The Lark is a great place to hang out and get some studies done, get some homework done. There are plenty of virtual meetings, events happening as well. I know Let's Get Quizzical was a really great big hit that was virtual, or Self-Care Club has Among Us game nights, which are super fun. So you can get involved there with virtual events. I hope that helped. Are there any other questions? I don't have any more in my queue. So we're gonna move on like that. All right. The last question I present to you all, my friends. What are you going to do to be an involved person at Lindenwood University? You can draw on this? That's cool. I didn't know that.
I just found it. I don't know how to. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hey, okay.
How do I put that up there? I want that one to go there. There it is. Haha. Check out Involve You. Yes, we love Involve You. If you need help, email me. I'll send you screenshots of like where to go. Grab a friend and attend an event. Yes. Prioritize my time and energy so I can have my organizations, give my organizations my best. Yes, we love prioritizing. Love it. I think there we go. Follow you, LU, get involved. That's what it is. I knew it was get involved somewhere. And they have a Facebook, an Instagram, TikTok. They're pretty social media involved. Check out the cumulative sports calendar to attend on campus games. Yeah, that's so fun. I recently just got into the group exercise classes. I got to meet some pretty cool people. I've been going to yoga Tuesdays and Thursdays with Susan, and she is so awesome. And you get a very different crowd every time you go, and it's awesome to just like see what community comes to do yoga together, which is super cool. So that's really fun. The Linden Rec app. Yeah, that's where you sign up for yoga. We love the Linden Rec app, and it's 100% on your phone. It's super easy. And it's like all Lindenwood decked out, so you know you're in the right place to sign up for things. I love that. All right, we'll give it a couple more seconds for any last minute blurbs. Okay. I forgot I can't click. I have to do the, oh, there we go. No? I apologize, my friends. There we go. It was the first time I've used this medium. Thank you. Thank you all for coming to chat with me about being involved, getting involved, all things involvement. If you ever want to reach out, feel free to email me. My email is jlb2800, or if you just look up Jenna Biagi in your Outlook search, normally I pop up. Yeah, okay. Hi. Everybody's back. I stopped.
Awesome. Great job, friend. Give me 1 second. I came upstairs because my internet was awful.
Oh no.
So now I'm going to put something in the chat box. So first and foremost, let's thank Jenna for being our wonderful presenter. So everyone in the, what do you call it? The chat section, say thanks, Jenna, for giving us tips on how to get involved. I really appreciate it. Woohoo.
The peanut gallery. We love it.